thank God you're here.
What's going on, Janine? Where's Alyssa?
She's gone. They took her. 1 minute everything was fine, the next it was chaos. Ghosts flying everywhere.
Janine, slow down. Start from the beginning.
Okay. Well, I was a little late this morning because one of the heels on my favorite pair of pumps broke, and Lester's was out of my favorite tea. You know how I love my chamomile. Well, and...
Okay. Maybe not the beginning. Start where things went haywire around here.
Okay. Somebody jumped me from behind. And before I passed out, I heard Alyssa struggling and yelling, "No!" And the last thing I remember was the screams of the dead and damned echoing in my brain.
So either there was a mass escape from Rikers...
Or someone shut down our containment grid again.
Again?
Just like Peck threatened to do.
It's funny. I always knew that Peck was a pencil-necked bureaucratic prick. But I never pegged him as an evil occultist.
But where did he take her?
And where are all the ghosts? Cause, no offense, but if all the ghosts we've ever caught just escaped, I'm clocking out.
Yeah, they would be awfully mad at us.
Exactly. It's generally a bad idea for the guards to hang out in the cell blocks just after a prison break.
This just in. As authorities continue to supervise the Thanksgiving evacuation of Manhattan, increasingly powerful tremors are rocking Central Park. The question is, where are the Ghostbusters?
Tell you what, kind of a nice day. Why don't we go to Central Park? Could round up some ghosts, save the girl, get back in time for a nap.
Okay, the Ghostbusters ride again.
And we ride again in part 21 of Ghostbusters. What is it, Janine?
Oh, hi. Really? Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe not that important. Alright, Egon. Take me home.
Just once, I wouldn't mind running with these other fools away from the trouble.
Where's the fun in that?
Any guesses on where we'll find Peck and Alyssa?
Very lucky that that thing
suspect
didn't
that we're going to need the super slammer
fall
up
on the
there.
car.
No telling how powerful Peck has grown.
That means we gotta take the Ecto one. I'll drive.
Maybe the trainee should drive. Nah.
Why not? And drive.
Thanks, Winston.
Guys are jerks.
Any ideas?
I guess. Gonna wave my ass up here.
Junior's pretty spry, even with that 100 pounds of proton accelerator.
Ow! That was ow there.
Didn't hear that before.
Make your way around to the other side and open this gate for us.
Gate control. As blatant as they come. Ooh, a treasure. Alright, so we're alone right now by lonesome. We actually have to help the Ghostbusters out. But first, treasure. I saw it sprying up. And one thing I should kind of mention.
Storm system building above that tower.
Remember the last time we saw that kind of atmospheric disturbance?
That's right. At Dana Barrett's building, the night she turned into a dog.
Speaking of dogs. But like I was saying, one of the, I guess, aspects of the films that I guess they scrapped in the development of the second movie was the relationship between Janine, a possible like romantic relationship between Janine and Tombstone. No, Janine and Egon, yeah, fuck you. Janine and Egon, which they later then scrapped, and they kind of made it like a Janine and Tully kind of relationship. I mean, my personal thoughts on it doesn't. I mean, what?
I don't get it. We shut down the Mandela. How can all this still be happening?
In the Gozerian Codex, it's written that a blood sacrifice and a tremendous amount of spiritual energy are needed to generate the supreme destructor form.
Destructive form again?
Heck probably couldn't draw sufficient energy from the mandala before we shut it down. He found an alternate source in our containment unit.
The energy of the escaped ghosts from our grid might be enough to produce a cross-dimensional event in itself.
Yes, and with Alyssa here, I'm sure her Shandor ancestors aren't far behind.
I don't know. Maybe they got it wrong. Maybe that Alyssa is, I don't know, related to one of the players of the Jets. I mean, who does this? Who does their facts checking? I don't know. I don't get it. But I mean, I don't know. And they kind of also, I would guess, in like the real Ghostbusters kind of canon, or extreme Ghostbusters, and definitely it's kind of like the Egon Janine relationship. It's whatever. Not everybody has to hook up with one another. But it's movies, it's stories, so they have to do it. Oh crap! We have purple ghosts now. Now I can't say they're Shao Kahn's because Shao Kahn doesn't have purple ones. And I know the ghosts are not just closed up behind us. You know what Ghostbusters? This tomb right here looks something straight out of Skyrim. I don't know why, but it does. We got more of this flag slime stuff. Do not drink it, because that would be bad. Don't. Maybe we find a vampire down here, and we can raid him. Screw that. You may not want to stand too close to that thing when you shoot the boson dart. Again, just kind of just full security.
Earthquakes. Great. Could plague, pestilence, and death be far behind?
I'd bet on it.
Now this little tomb here looks like something out of Resident Evil. I'm just waiting for a rock to come down so we can punch it. Hopefully that skeleton doesn't get up with a battle axe or anything, because we would be fucked.
Speed up there, Tiger.
They're great. I mean, yeah.
We don't want to stand here all day.
I mean, you could, but just destroy New York City, among other things. I don't know. You guys gotta stand there anyway. Ooh, found some gold. Maybe there's. Oh, okay. It's just a dead body.
Boss, you all right? How's that gate coming?
Still locked. Still a gate. And that was totally by whim. I actually did not even know that I was supposed to even do that. There's no real way of telling it. And thanks for calling me by my name for once. Not Rookie or Sports, but... Or the intern. My name is Haas.
We'll meet you guys a little further on.
I think his first name is Luke, if I'm not mistaken. Luke Haas? I don't know. Hey, could like Egon or somebody like come with us too? I mean, I don't know. More the merrier. But we're Ray because we weren't with him during the whole island fiasco. If I'm not mistaken, did anyone else see that giant building piece grow up behind us? I don't know. But just as in the library, you can blow these tombstones away, not the bookshelves. And see something, I mean, now granted, the kind of cemetery in the middle of Central Park is a cool idea. It's an original idea, but they're very very bleak about where to actually go, or that you can actually walk in between. That you can walk in between any of these buildings or tombs. Oh shit! We walked in the Dead Rising.
They think they're sneaky. Let's spread out and flank them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I think it's the other way around. But we're welcome back to these buddies here. The little tombstone guys, little tombstone puppy dudes. Not really a.
I go this way and you go that way. I know you knew, but that's basic stuff.
Well, if I went that way, you would be dead and shut your mouth. But those guys, they're relatively easy. Yeah, their weakness is the Meson Collider. If you get a dead shot with bastard.
More than I expected. Run for it!
Run for us? Nah, kinda can't leave. Now, since you have slime, also works on these guys too. It's not the best because they kind of fly around a lot. So with these particular guys, I do use the Meson Collider because, as you can see, they pull a whole fifth element thing, and I usually just shoot till the bullets stray a different particular way. And then, I mean, it really, I mean, against these guys, it really does work. Even with the pulse too, it still takes a significant amount of energy. Okay, where's the trap? Okay. And I caught him. I do like that some of these ghosts kind of leave what's the word? I don't know, like in Tekken, when like you hit someone with like a special move or whatnot, they'll leave like kind of a symbol or remnants behind it. Like these ghosts kind of have like this like cross remnants thing. Why did that one open up again? I don't know. And I probably should take this time, since we got a little bit more time, to talk about the multiplayer. Me personally, I haven't thoroughly gone through the multiplayer. I believe it's like, you know, everyone trying to capture ghosts, or like maybe a horde mode. It's very cooperative. I just haven't gone through it, and we're burning bushes now. We're actually burning bushes now. Get out of the way. Oh crap, that's black slime. Now I totally could have avoided that because I thought that it was someplace else. But treasure, we're looking for treasure. You shut up, shut that crying up. We're gonna burn this. We're gonna burn this park to the ground. We're gonna burn it. Burn it. Oh, there it goes. This little creepy angel head thingy. I didn't know what the hell that was. Looks like we're getting closer. I thought that maybe I could get rid of that log there. Blow it up. No, you can't blow it up. Oh, these guys again. I could see that. We now got these fat guys now, which are, if you're close to them with the shot blast, it'll work, but with these kind of flying ghosts, Meson, it really does like get rid of them a lot faster. Whereas, where you at, Peter? Why'd you move, Peter? I'm getting hit a significant amount. Alright, I get it. Jeez. Well, I don't even know how he even like went that far. I don't even know. Alright, But yeah, once you whittle down these guys, just go back to the capture stream and try to use them. I mean, you guys saw in the museum video that I use the slime tether to reel them in too. That also works. That ghost was only $10. That sucks.
Don't cross the streams.
I tried to, but you keep dying. Slime again also works. I would not recommend standing fairly close to these particular guys, especially the ones that shoot things back. Now, like I was saying, you can get a more accurate shot with the mise en colada and a lot of his energy down. I spent the entire kind of heat round using the mise en colada film and pretty much whittled him down to his reticle to red. Why is it just specifically Pittsburgh? I don't know what just happened just now. Come on.
Run! More than I expected.
It's a ghost that goes through stuff and it gets stuck on a tree. I mean,
Not so fast.
thank you.
Above you.
And these particular ghosts, they're little purple, lavender kind of dive bomb things. They do kind of splash damage. But just be careful. Just look out for that. You know, even though it lands not on you, it can still do residual damage to you. Let's switch back to this gun. We can't really run it. Yeah, if you use any weapon besides the plasma thrower, it'll just kind of confuse them.
Wish I brought the camera.
They're dazed and confused. Oh, there he is. I don't know, that area is kind of wide and you tend to get lost sometimes. But yeah, and I also too, I mean, since they were, you know, Harold Ramis and Flying Souls, Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd were also kind of, you know, joint writers in this thing since the beginning. I want to say, I know that Ghostbusters 3 had like an original script, but at some point that they went to hell. I think maybe ideas of that have like kind of seeped into the game, which would be fair. I mean, you can do a lot more in a video game than you can do in a movie.
It's all you.
You still have you're still limited by either technology or time, or you still have limitations, which is a good thing because you don't want to have all day to do it, and you know you kind of you have to have some type of due date or something. You know, those spikes look like they hurt. And it's only giving us one way to go. And here comes maybe one interesting part. Well, maybe not this, because this is kind of stupid.
See what's here.
I don't understand how that head has anything to do. But he's using... Oh, crap.
On your left.
I see.
Ah, easy there, Bulldog. Give the rest of us a chance.
No, you guys don't need $450 for that guy. What? These kind of zombie dudes are doing their best Nemesis impression, just bursting through whatever they can. Freeze you. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, thanks, Ray. I was gonna show him mercy-ish at some point. Okay, maybe I wasn't, but you didn't have to shoot him for me. Not a baby. I'm not a baby anymore. Yeah. Okay, he just used the HM dig. And apparently against Ray, it's super effective. Oh, there you go.
Scan it for the guide now.
And now it's dead. So essentially we have to scan this so that we can access kind of the way to find what we're needing to get, which is that angel head. If you look on the wall here in the little purple, it will just kind of just guide you all the way around the corner and pretty much guide you where it is. Who had time to make all this too? It's a lot of shit.
Turn around.
Uh-oh. Kazig's in town. Uh-oh.
There's the key.
Alright.
It's too heavy to carry ourselves. Get it back to the gate so we can keep going.
And as I quickly recognized that once he said it was too heavy, you drag it with the capture stream.
Watch out, would you?
Now picking that thing up is kind of laggy to do. Okay, you don't have to yell. Kind of another new encounter boss. Usually the first encounter boss with most of these monsters are the toughest. Him being probably the toughest version of him, which
Need some help here.
has a number of things. I'm actually cornered in the corner here. Kind of wait till he swings his big club thing, or wait till he's attacked. If you're too far from him, he will throw these little fireballs at you. Not really that much of a threat. Now his club, that's one to look for. And again, the fire does the fire damage. Which you kind of don't want to be around. It's, I would think to get more hits, I would say use the pulse instead of the collider. Now, if you want to shoot around a corner, maybe you shoot a couple rounds and make sure it gets around the corner, as his shots will also too. He tries to read you. Fire damage is still longly activated, and you can just use the mise en collider for things like this, to where you kind of shoot him and just wait till it goes back to straight. Usually when it goes back to straight like that, he's dead.
They got me.
All right, Peter. I mean, not Peter, Ray. Goddamn.
Ah, he got me.
How was I supposed to get by with his big ass? Just saying. Okay, onward with the moving of the key. I would say don't try to move this thing with, you know, trying to fight the big enemy, because it is a pretty lengthy way to go. Holding this thing and lifting it up is very just very laggy.
Watch out, would you?
Or keeping it sustained in the air. Whatever gravity physics it has, it's heavier than the thrower. And here we go. You don't necessarily have to get it close either, as long as it's in the area. And Ray will explain things.
Oh, I get it now. This has been bugging me. When the necromantic shockwave summoned Gozer back to our plane, why didn't he assume a more effective destructor form immediately?
I don't know.
I mean, the Marshmallow Man is scary, sure, but there has to be a better way to destroy the world. It's simple. When he enters our plane of existence, he must be locked into that form from our first encounter. One destructor form per god per dimension. I like it. Sounds like the kind of symmetry these things tend to operate on.
Sounds like the next part.
So maybe I didn't choose such a bad destructor after all, huh?
I don't know about that.